What's good? Back with part 2 of this series. Not really series, but part 2 of the breakdown. The first part I did the AFC or the NFC, sorry. I did the Seattle Seahawks in part 1. Broke down how they got there, why they deserve to be there. And in this one, part 2, I'm going to be doing the AFC Champions, the New England Patriots. But first, before we get into things, give a huge shout out to our sponsor, W. Do you want like clean energy, no jitters, over 15 different flavors you can choose from? It's basically coffee with the caffeine and without all the bad stuff that energy drinks give you. Head on over to w.gg, use my code TOPSHELF1, get 10% off of your order at checkout. It helps you out. It helps me out. So let's get right into it. Going into New England, the AFC title winner, and let's see how they got there. They started off slow against the Raiders. They lost to the Steelers, and then they went on this big, long win streak. Lost to the Bills, which was a banger of a game. They were winning pretty much the entire game. Josh Allen and the boys stormed back and pulled that one out at the end. But how they got here, they were the number 2 seed. They beat the Chargers in the wild card round, beat the Texans in the divisional round, and then beat the Broncos in a snowstorm blizzard game. Basically last week, 10-7 in a game that could have went either way. A fumble here, a fumble there, turnover on either side. It could have went either way. But the New England Patriots ended up pulling it out 10-7. It was an ugly game. But this team is led by MVP candidate Drake Maye. He had 3,400 yards this year. And his number one wide receiver Stephon Diggs, over 1,000 once again in his career. Rookie running back Travion Henderson, he is an Ohio State boy. 180 carries for him in his rookie season, 911 yards. I was hoping that he was going to get to 1,000. Ramondre Stevenson, he was hurt a couple games. He only played 14 games. So he only got 600 yards. But now that he is back healthy, he is seeing a boost in the playoffs here recently. He's been getting about 90% of the carries that New England has, which is kind of shocking to me since Travion Henderson pretty much led the team all year. Now that Ramondre Stevenson's back, he's pretty much been the workhorse. But you can't blame him. He's a veteran. They don't want to put too much on a rookie running back. And Drake Maye also first year getting to the Super Bowl. But yeah, man, this Patriots team, they've had a real solid year. I don't think anybody projected them to be as good as they are. I know I sure didn't. I thought this might have been the year for Josh Allen and the Bills. But obviously they couldn't get it done in the postseason. And it just shows, man, anybody can win on any given Sunday. But Drake Maye, he's in either first or second of the running for MVP this year. It's either between him and Matt Stafford. Those two, hands down, had phenomenal years. Both led their teams to the playoffs. And obviously Drake Maye and his team still in. And Matt Stafford and the boys got eliminated last week to the team who is facing off with New England in the Super Bowl. But yeah, man, this team, they're not flashy. They've never been flashy. They just know how to win. They know how to play complementary football. I think they got a bunch of guys that just bought in and said that we would want to win more than what our stats show. because I believe in the past, man, Stephon Diggs with the Bills, he was worried about how many yards, how many touchdowns he's going to get this game or this year. He comes over here to New England. It's a different culture, and it's just a different mindset when you're playing for a team like New England who has a standard. And I think he bought in. I think he realizes that he doesn't have to do it all, and it's clearly showing. This defense, man, it is absolutely phenomenal as well. Going back to their playoff games, they've allowed 3 points to the Chargers, 16 to the Texans, and 7 to the Broncos. Yeah, we know the Broncos game was snowy and anything could happen, but holding your team to 26 points in 3 games in the postseason, that's top notch. And like I said in part 1 of this breakdown, if this game turns out to be a defensive battle, both of these teams are going to flourish on the defensive side. They know how to turn teams over, and they know how to keep the ball out of the end zone. So I look for this game to start off kind of slow. Haven't really looked at the line yet. Like I said in the previous video, I'm going to be breaking down my Super Bowl picks and winners. That video will be on Thursday, and that will be more of who I like, who I don't like, what props I like and don't like. But yeah, man, both of these teams deserve to be there. Both had phenomenal seasons. I can't wait to see this game being played. The only thing I do not like about this game is that it's the last game. I wish there was another 20 weeks to be played, but, you know, that's just not how the cookie crumbles. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what you do. Just go down, hit that subscribe button for me. That's the best way you can help me out. It'll really mean a lot. I'm trying to get to 100 subs by the end of February. If I can get to 100 subs by the end of February, I'm going to do a giveaway. I haven't really made up the giveaway yet. I just know I'm going to be doing a giveaway, but you have to be subbed to the channel to be entered to win. And, yeah, we'll see you on the next one.